A high-stakes clash today in Athens as the candidates fighting to lead Georgia's future lay out starkly different paths for the state.
Atlanta News First statewide reporter Abby Kasouris was at the Georgia Chamber's congressional luncheon with how the battle lines are now being drawn.
This wasn't your typical campaign rally or standard podium speech. Instead, hundreds of business executives, local leaders, and even UGA professors packed this room to hear one-on-one conversations about where these candidates want to take Georgia next.
We're excited to be gathered for the 2026 congressional luncheon today in Athens.
The battle shifts to who succeeds term-limited Governor Brian Kemp. Democrat Keisha Lance Bottoms brought her metro-focused platform to Athens, knowing she must win over rural voters outside of the Atlanta bubble.
To a saying, show me your budget, I'll show you your priorities. What are our priorities in the state? Should those priorities be focused on data centers, or should they be focused on making sure that people have what they need in order to survive?
On the Republican side, Governor Brian Kemp is teaming up with Rick Jackson. On stage, Jackson leaned heavily on the governor, trying to align himself directly with Kemp's popular brand.
And today in the state, we have the most people working ever in the history of the state. And I believe that man can keep this going.
The sharpest policy clash of the day, health care. Jackson, a healthcare executive, strongly opposes government programs, pitching job training and lower private insurance costs.
I'm not going to measure our state by how many people are on Medicaid. I want to measure how many people are on commercial insurance.
Bottoms immediately hit back, calling healthcare the defining issue of this race and questioning why the state continues to turn away federal expansion dollars.
Not a single community that you go into in this state that hadn't been touched by our refusal not to expand Medicaid. And it weakens our entire healthcare system when we don't expand Medicaid.
The Georgia Chamber also naming the coolest thing named in Georgia, but the focus undoubtedly on who will run this state next. In Athens, I'm Abby Kasouris.